So we are going to be brushing out the curls of the Sleeping Beauty wig. This is after your curls are already curled up, obviously. And then we're also going to be doing the bangs just a little bit. So for brushing out the curls, I can start out dry or I can put a little bit of spray conditioner in it. Always going to start from the bottom and work my way up. Just going very gently and brushing out all of the tangles. You're going to lay it out flat on your hand, and then as you go to, you can start to curl it again at the ends there, but I usually wait until I've at least gone mid-length because this needs to be straightened out while I'm doing it. And then I've got a bottle that is full of just water that I put. This was previously conditioner, so it's just kind of conditioned water. And after this is all nice and straightened out, I'm going to give it a good spritz, especially getting the ends really wet, because this is going to help recoil the curls. Once I'm applying water to it, it's going to hold that shape and recurl. Now this won't happen well if your curls aren't holding. You might have to re-steam, but we'll do a separate video on steaming curls. So see, I'm hitting some more knots here, and now that I'm all nice and dampened, I can start doing that curl at the end with the brush. Then just curling up the end, spraying it with a little bit of hairspray, and finishing it off. And then for the bangs here, I've got it separated in 3 parts. I've given them a good tease. So I'm missing a certain brush, but you'd be using a boar bristle brush and teasing the bangs. Then I give it a good brush on both the underneath and the top. And then each one should just be done in a really solid pin curl. The teasing should mostly be in the base, of course, with the top, and then underneath smoothed out. The pin curls should almost come in full circles. Once you find out kind of where you want it to be, I like to give it a little spray on both the top and the underneath, and then just smoothing out again like I had been. I'm going to form my final shape, making sure that the outside of that curl is nice and smoothed out. Putting it in between my 2 fingers, curling it under those ends, and then just slipping my bobby pin in where I need it to be. And we can just then hairspray it. I realize that that pin is visible, but if we hairspray it, like let's say with our Aussie Freeze Spray, and then let it set, in a couple minutes it should be hard enough that it should stay in place. And even if it does fall a little bit, we've got it a tight enough curl that with a little bit of falling, it hopefully won't come in the face. Now this center one is very important that it just doesn't come down too far. So again, just a little brush up, a little brush down, making sure it's separate. I've got the section that I want, giving it a little bit of spray on top, a little bit on bottom. And that was my Tresemme hairspray. That was my lighter hairspray. I definitely don't want to be going in with too heavy of a hairspray. This one's going to come up nice and high, and then again recurl into almost a complete pin curl. This one should definitely come out after it's hardened, because we do want that nice pop out. But if we spray it in this nice tight pin curl, and I'm using a nice open bobby pin to just kind of hold that where it is, give it a good spray with the Aussie, and if I let it hold, it should be in a good position to fall where it is. The end.
Yay.